Ayato. We all know he's pretty good. Now, there's a lot of teams you could use, right? I mainly use this. And another team I use is basically the same thing, but instead of Yun Jin, it's, what's his name? Shincho, yeah. The thing is, the only reason why I use Yun Jin is because of her C6. That attack speed boost is really insane. And, you know, another thing that Yun Jin's really good for is increasing your normal attack damage. I don't know if I would say she is completely worth using if you don't have C6, but the question comes to ask, if you don't have C6 Yun Jin, who will you use? Well, you could use Shincho like I said earlier, or here's another thing. You could use Candace, or can you? She basically, the thing about Candace is she basically does the same thing as Yun Jin, but way worse. Way worse in fact, because with Yun Jin, her damage bonus is scaling off of Yun Jin's defense. For Candace's case, it doesn't scale off anything, and it's only 20%. And another thing about that is that 20% is always 20%. You do not get any improvement leveling up the talents at all. So you can see why Candace is pretty ass. That and I don't think it lasts quite as long as Yun Jin's buff. Yeah, Yun Jin's lasts a whole 12 seconds, and Candace only lasts 9, which is, yeah, way worse. You know, a whole 3 seconds worse. Yeah, Candace isn't as good as Yun Jin. You know, even at base, not C6, just normal Yun Jin is better than Candace. Now, what about constellations? I'm not sure if, oh, okay, never mind. So if you get C1 Candace, it actually does last as long as Yun Jin's buff. So it's pretty much the same, but you gotta have C1, which is dumb. C2 increases her HP for a little bit by using one of her skills. That increases talents. That's for her shield. And C6 basically increases her own damage. Essentially, she does the same thing. Buffs normal attacks, but I do believe those normal attacks have to deal elemental damage. Yeah, characters deal increased elemental damage with their normal attacks. There's very select few characters that actually can do that. But one thing I will say that she is better at is her element, I mean, because she's Hydro. Now, Hydro is honestly probably the best element in this whole damn game. Geo sucks in terms of reaction and synergistical strategies. I pulled that out of my ass. I'm gonna stop yapping and we're just gonna get into the testing grounds. Okay, we're gonna see if she does pretty good. First place I would say would be a good test is floor 12. Let's see if it can even keep up. I don't think I'm gonna beat it either way because this floor is pretty damn scary. So yeah. So I'm gonna try and do a rotation like, yeah, Ayato's ult first, Bennett, Xiangling, Candace, Ayato, do a skill, and then switch back to Candace. Because Ayato's skill only lasts 6 seconds, and when I activate Candace, I'll have a whole 12 seconds, so I should have a good amount of time to do some stuff with Candace. And another thing I forgot to mention is that she does grant elemental infusion, so that might be nice. Actually, will it be nice? I'm not sure because I have Bennett C6. I don't know if Candace will override that or not. We'll see.
Mind the deluge.
Why do they never miss?
God damn it.
We shall prevail.
Be still.
Ooh.
Flee.
I will say, that was pretty good damage.
Into the fire.
Cascade.
Let's light it up. Boba, get them.
The depths beckon.
Everybody stand. Eat this. Do your worst. Grant us your blood.
Okay, not as impressive damage, but I think it's just because of these guys' resistance.
Cascade.
39k from Candace.
Teamwork is strength.
That is pretty good.
We shall prevail.
Time to get serious. The depths beckon. But the plan
Oh,
water.
holy shit. Okay, these guys are a little insane. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will say she isn't bad. The damage I'm getting with Ayato is pretty decent overall. And Candace herself, the wave damage, I wasn't seeing do a lot, but she did do a good 39,000 hit with her skill. That was pretty satisfying to see. So I guess now I'm gonna go test on a boss, I suppose. And I think that boss would have to be Raiden Shogun. Alright, so we're here, but before I begin, if you're curious on her build, she is using R4 level 80 Dragon's Bane, and she is level 80 herself. She's using 2-piece Noblesse for burst damage and 2-piece Heart of Death for Hydro, and this is kind of what she's rocking. Elemental Mastery for the Sands, HP for the Cup, and crit for that. She is a pretty shit crit ratio, but yeah, that's kind of what we're rocking. We want some elemental mastery on her so she can probably do some of her own damage, because if I just put her with HP, I'm not sure if she would do much. Even though it does say it scales off of her HP, I haven't really tested how good this HP scaling is. I'm not too sure, but for now, I think Elemental Mastery will do so she can do some of her own damage. Alright, here we go.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Everybody stand. Hear my prayer.
No crit there, that's fine. 16k, 19k, 18. I mean, that's actually not bad. Now for a fair comparison, let us see what Yun Jin is like. Here is Yun Jin's build. She has 2000 defense, Favonius Lance, 2-piece Husk, and 2-piece Gladiators for some reason. My Yun Jin hasn't been touched for a while. I'm not even like finished leveling up some of her artifacts. So she's definitely not completed. So keep that in mind. Okay, that was stupid.
Everybody stand. Your grand finale.
Alright, let's see. 20k, 20k, 23k. This already seems way better than Candace. I didn't hit crit for those last, like, 3 strikes. I'll have something on the screen comparing Candace and Yun Jin. Yun Jin is obviously probably better. If Candace's is higher on the screen, I'm surprised, right? But I don't think it was. I'm pretty positive Yun Jin is better, but that's not surprising because Yun Jin's damage bonus actually has a scaling off of her defense, and Candace doesn't. Just flat 20% at even level 1, which sucks. They should have made it where it levels up when you upgrade her talent, but they didn't do that. That's stupid. Let's try here in this event. I'm not going to use the assistant. I'm just gonna use these guys. So let's see how well it does. Hopefully I don't remember correctly if these guys are grouped together properly. Oh, they're only level 40 though. Let me put it on ×4. Level 90. That'll probably be better. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go.
Another test.
Teamwork is strength. Eat this. Grant us your blessing.
Be still.
4k hit there.
Pin them down. Let's light it up. Booba, get them. I'm getting sick of this. We shall prevent. Everybody stand.
I messed up my rotation bad there.
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
18k? I seen an 18k there.
Do your worst.
Ooh, 8.
Out of the front hand, it's the fire.
Can you not?
Go ahead.
I got stun locked there.
Hear my prayer. Dance with me.
Ooh, she got tanky.
Care for a dance. You're exposed.
13K.
We shall. Not done yet. Let's light it up. Yield.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Everybody stand.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Do your worst.
29,000.
Cascade.
17K ult. See, that's the thing. It's the little damage that you can get from her. That might be nice. 4,928. That's lower than what I got before, but I was probably using an OP ass team, so. What about stage 2? We're facing these guys. Let's see how well we do in here. Boom.
Teamwork is strength. We shall prevent.
15K ult. That's pretty nice. Ow.
We go nice and spicy.
Be still. Mind the deluge.
Everybody stand.
I will say I got a good kind of rotation here.
Too easy.
Be still.
Do a little bit of this, and then do a little bit of that.
Suiyu.
Then
Going in. You're toast. We shall
Cascade.
I might have to time it a little better because every time I do get to Ayato, I still have a little bit of time left on his cooldown.
yield.
I may have. This
Ooh.
is getting interesting. Mind the deluge.
Teamwork is strength. Eat this. Flee. Grant us your blessing.
I think it would be better to like do a quick like changing of characters so we can get some wave damage up in there.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
You're exposed. I'm going in. You're toast.
Cascade.
Rotations are definitely messed up there. Oh yeah, I messed up my rotations big time there. 5,456. Okay, that was better than what I got before. Let's go to stage 3 and see how well we can do in here. Bunch of these guys again, so it's probably gonna go as well as it did in the first one.
Kamisato up. Suiyu. Lucky today.
Everybody stand. You're toast. Grant us your blessing.
Cascade.
Flee.
This guy won't die, holy shit.
Where do you think you're going?
You're exposed.
Just die. Okay.
The death back today.
Teamwork is strength. Eat this.
Of the jungle.
Do your worst. We shall prevent.
Cascade.
Your coming was foretold.
Too easy.
46,000?
Mind the deluge.
Everybody stand back. Do your worst. Hear my prayer. Pin them down.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is trick.
Okay, it got a little funky there.
Let's light it up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody stand back. Eat this. We shall
You just run like a
It got a little funky there. Xiangling didn't really get her burst in time, so now and then I just got confused and then I was throwing random shit. 46,000 hit from Candace herself is pretty impressive. Okay, so in hindsight, Candace, she performed a lot better than I thought. She was putting out a lot of her own damage there. Sometimes it was impressive, sometimes it's not. And that's because of her low crit rate. With a better build, I'm sure she'll be even way better. She's an interesting one, right? She's interesting. Obviously, her damage bonus isn't as good, but her damage alone, way better. Way better than Yun Jin. Yun Jin doesn't really do much. But Candace, she's out here playing, not Pyro, Hydro, doing some cool stuff. You know, getting this wave impact damage and stuff. It's just really good. She's just good. Way better than I thought. Let me know what you guys think. I do recommend testing the waters if you do have her and trying her out in your own team. Ayato and Candace do pretty well together. Maybe a Taser team would be a good test as well. And maybe even a freeze team. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.